Welcome to the Green Room. Come back, Brian Daly, all is forgiven. James Knight, if you're watching in London, stay where you are. Stay there where you are because you're okay. You're like a little cosy chimp over there, nice and all cuddled up and everything. Anyway, welcome to the Green Room. Nothing but panic, nothing but mayhem, but beautiful, beautiful guests. An old friend. Well, not old, that's the wrong terminology. Catherine McKiernan Ryan.
Hello, Paul.
You know, if you'd have been Catherine Ryan, you'd have been Ryan's daughter.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
That's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
You might remember Catherine was back with us back in, when was it?
February.
Is it that long?
Yeah.
5 months?
Yeah.
Oh, so you'll be back again at Christmas now.
Probably Christmas.
At this rate, it'll go on to Christmas.
Yeah.
What have you been up to? Tell us.
Right. Well, the last time I was in here, Paul, we were chatting about what was coming up.
Yes.
And we were talking about the teenage play, the soap opera we'd written, Melanders. So we staged that in the Rammer in March for schools, secondary schools, and thankfully it was very well received. As I say, it's soap opera, it's fun, it's light-hearted, and it's touching on all your teenage issues like your bullying, your boyfriends, girlfriends,
life in general,
makeup, fighting with the parents. So it's all that in a fun way. And what we're doing now is we're actually going to put it on during the FLA. In Cavan Town, because the FLA has been fantastic for drama, and I felt from being at the FLA last year and the year before, there's a lot for children, great drama for kids and great drama for adults, but I felt there was a gap for the teenagers, and I got chatting to Katrina O'Reilly about this, and we just thought it'd be good to have a play for teenagers. However, this play is suitable for all ages. You know, parents can come and enjoy it because obviously they could relate to so much of it. So we're putting it on the Sunday the 12th in Cavan Institute.
Right.
We're going to do 2 shows, 3 o'clock and a 4:30, because it's a 50-minute play. And nice quick turnaround. And it's it's good pace to it.
Yes. And
then we're putting it on in St Clair's National School on Monday the 13th of August. So please come and support it, and we've a great cast of 14 teenagers. And they play.
What sort of teenagers have you got?
They're all
16, 18.
Yeah, most would be second years going into junior cert now in September. So the age range is from your 14 to about 16, 17. But again, you have 1 or 2 of them are playing 2 different characters at different stages. You also have some playing grannies, some playing mums, you know.
And no problem with them, because like we said back in February, we said when you get youngsters to do this kind of stuff, it's cool now.
Yeah.
There was a time it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I find, Paul, from working with the teenagers for the last few years, if you hand them a script of a known play, they want to do it, but then they have to learn lines. Then it becomes like school. And you find the interest can wane, and it's not as much fun for them. That's my personal experience. But if you involve them in the writing of it and using their ideas, it totally empowers them, and they're so passionate about it because it's their work.
They get into it.
Yeah, I'm working with their ideas and drafting their ideas, so they have ownership of it, so they're going to get into it and become passionate about it. And to me, at the moment, it's a formula that works with teenagers.
Yeah,
that's
great. And I just want to tell you, I'm not doing a tribute to the Bee Gees. my earpiece keeps coming out, and Dave's trying to talk to me, and I'm trying this to Catherine, and I'm catching everything she says. So the earpiece goes. So I'm going to use a hand. I will wait on Laura to give me hand signals from now on. Earpiece is gone. Right, so here I can relax now. Relax on a nice furniture.
Yeah,
Tell us-
lovely new
Tell
furniture.
us the plot. Tell us the plot. Now my earpiece is gone. I can relax. That's it.
Yes, okay.
Go on.
Well, for the Melanders, basically it's one of the Aoife, a young character in it, her mother confiscates her phone and she is totally devastated. Feels she's armless without her mobile phone. And
Well, it's true to life nowadays.
And so she borrows a friend's phone and makes a phone call to her, or texts her boyfriend to break it off. And the whole thing escalates from this because obviously he's looking at another guy's number, texting.
Did you write this?
Yeah. And the whole thing escalates into a full story, and
That's really.
they go to hospital. A lot of little things happen. And our set, I have to say, is, not to give too much away, but basically our set is 2 boxes. And these 2 boxes become chairs, tables, hospital beds, car, everything. Everything.
And is everyone punched in, or are you at the side? Are you directing at the side going, oh...
I'm at the side having panic attacks in case I have to prompt. But no, I mean, they were brilliant in their armour. Like, they were so good. They're on the ball. And because they're so into it, Paul... You know, they know when to come on and off, and they pick up so quick. And if something does go wrong, they're great at improvisation and to keep it on track. You know, they're a great bunch of teenagers.
And that's for the Fla in
August. That's for the Fla. So yes, we'll be pushing
right. Wait for the next bit. The next bit. You know, every now and again you get a guest on that does everything. We've had a few of them, but here's another one. Film.
Oh yeah. We talked about the movie the last time.
Now, just before you talk about it, I hope Dave has a bit of a section ready for us, and we just Dave, can you play it there? We'll keep an eye on them on here, Catherine. Yeah. And just a little bit of the film that is due for release now, any time, isn't it?
Oh yes, it's due for release.
It looks spooky.
Right.
And all the video shops.
Now here we go.
So that is the cast there. So it's
Protesters?
6 boys.
What are you talking about?
We had 6 children from the drama group also filmed it. So what you're seeing there,
Protestants,
actual filming, everything,
Protesters.
they've done everything
Gosh,
from
you were the
sound
same as
direction,
you guys.
6
Not like we started
children
speaking a different
aged
language.
6 up to 12.
What if the priest
actually
catches
filmed
us?
that.
Reverend.
They did the filming and everything
They did
themselves.
the filming. They were trained for a day on how to film,
guys,
how
just
to use
relax.
filming
It's
equipment,
just like a
sound
small
equipment,
park. My
clapperboard
dad's been
direction,
here before
and
and he
that's what
says
they
it's
did.
really seasick.
And these are the lads in it.
Think you mean
And they're
scenic?
debating whether to go into an old church. They're a bit scared to go in. And these 2 are really scared to go in. And one of them keeps going.
Brace yourself, skeleton!
We're coming in.
Will you ever come on, Paddy? This is really creepy, Pat. Did you hear the Cormac? What, Pat? What did you hear? Like a banging.
Is this coming out now?
Well, that's the copy we got. It was the Young Irish Filmmakers in Kilkenny. We filmed it on the 9th of May. They sent us that copy to look, to make sure we were happy with it, and now they'll be sending us up the rest of the copies, and we're going to put it into competition.
And will you show it?
Oh yeah.
Well, come on, tell us what it's going to be.
The last we were in here saying we can drop it into Cavan TV.
Well,
if you want to show it.
You want to show it.
Yeah, well, we're actually probably going to show it in the FLA as well because Piece 3 helped fund it.
Yeah.
So we'll be working with Piece 3 and showing it during the FLA.
Well, I'm sure we could get the actors.
Yeah.
Get them in.
Oh, they'd love it.
Yeah,
They'd
get them in
just
here.
love
Yeah,
that.
for the crack.
Yeah.
And is there any what is it, nepotism? Have you any of your own in it?
2.
Oh, who? Not the cute fella.
The fella beside him with the coat. Shane.
Oh, the 2 cute boys. Yeah.
And Jack is in it too. Yeah, the 2 boys are in it. Yeah.
So it's in the blood.
Yeah.
You're just gonna.
And they'll only be too happy to come in and talk about
Oh
it.
yeah, get the what? But it's like I say, it's in the blood. All the
Probably be a weekend show. You probably wouldn't get them out, Paul.
Yeah.
That'd be the problem.
name drop here. This woman's involved with her family's in Riverdance. Sean Maguire's her first cousin. It goes on and on and on, doesn't it? Thomas McKinnon's her brother.
Yeah.
Yes. It goes on, but now you're a film producer, director, and you're acting yourself.
Yeah, we're actually going to put on with the Moogles, which I was talking to you about the last time, which we've set up. We're putting on a play during the FLA. It'll be on every night, and Shooting Stars. and that's going to be on in the Orchard for
Right.
the week of the Fleadh. There's 4 of us in it, Deirdre O'Reilly. My cousin Connor actually is going to be in it, Peter Sexton and myself, yeah.
Tell us what it's about. Come on, give us.
It's Alice Road at Alice Lynch, and it's 2 couples, and one couple are professionals, and they've made a decision never to have kids, but then that starts to change. The other couple, one is a stay-at-home.
Who gets broody? Hold on.
Yeah.
Him or her? Is it?
He does.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. And then with the other couple, she's stay-at-home mum, has been quite happy to stay at home, but then she's getting a change of heart and decides she wants to go back to work and starts causing a little bit of conflict. So really it's looking at 2 relationships and, you know, how shift of power and how things can change and that kind of
Who
thing.
wrote this one?
Alice Lynch, who's part of the Moogans.
Yeah. Along with Deirdre.
Deirdre myself, Alice are in the Moogans.
And you're in that. What? Come on. I need more information.
And,
come on.
so this is what I'm saying.
What part are you playing?
I'm the one who wants to go back to work. I'm fed up staying at home, so I want to go back to work. And and I'm sort of causing a load of hassle. And he's getting very upset at me. He's done everything to please me, and I'm still not.
And he's a
happy.
cabin man, so he's getting vexed.
Yeah. Oh,
He's huge.
Mad vexed of me.
And who's directing and
Alice will direct. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
She's wrote it. She's going to direct it. Yeah.
boss?
She's the boss woman. She's calling the shots, and we're going to do what she says.
Right, tell us when that's on again. Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars
in the Orchard.
In
That's
the Orchard.
the Orchard in Drumley here in Cavan.
Yeah, the week of the Fleadh.
The week of the Fleadh.
Yeah.
And many nights are you doing on that?
Hopefully we're going to go for 5 to 6 nights. Yeah, depend on the demand.
So you're moving back to your mother's for the Fleadh.
I'd say so. And it's short. It's again an hour long.
Yeah.
So, you know, which is great, I think, for people, especially when you're thinking of babysitters and everything else. Pop in for the hour and see it, and you know you're not under pressure to be sitting there for 2 or 2.5 hours.
Fantastic. Do you do any singing?
No, only had a few drinks in me now, I have to say.
Well, I think Catherine, because again, like I say, all the McKiernans can sing.
Well, yeah, most of them can. Now.
Well, you can sing, and we'll have you. We got Jenny McCabe, who's a singer coming up. We're going to have a clip of Jenny now in a moment on The Voice, but that's coming up in a few minutes' time when Catherine tells us more.
Oh yeah, the other Fleadh.
The other Fleadh.
The other Fleadh secret is I'm working with an Irish dancing teacher in Mulla.
Right.
And we're working on a dance drama. So basically what dance drama is, there's a piece narrated at the start which is going to outline the stories, and then your Irish dancers come on and they dance out the play. So the whole play is done through dance.
Right.
And so I'm working with this girl on the idea. We have a fantastic fella doing the music for us.
I think I know him.
And we've a lovely little class of dancers from about age 6 to 12, and it's for the Green Fleadh Day on the 17th.
Right.
And that's it's an environmental theme, the whole thing, and that's what we're basing the whole thing around.
How environmental now? Come on, is it?
Oh, it's sort of be sort of an extraterrestrial theme.
You see this? I'm weeding it out of you bit by bit.
Yeah.
Tell us as much as you can.
As much as I can. At the moment, what we're working on.
Are you sworn to secrecy?
Not too much. But
on.
it's sort of an alien kind of theme, and they come to our beautiful planet, and they're so engrossed with the beauty of our planet until they start seeing it being abused, and they're
Start seeing the
shocked.
rain.
Yeah, I know. So they're going to stop the rain. They're going to stop the litter. Yeah.
All at once.
Yeah, and the other thing we're actually working on is a flash mob dance. You know, this where they
hold on.
appear on the street, and a 2-minute dance during the day.
Where do you get the time for this?
No, we come up with these great ideas, and then we realise
We all have great ideas, but nobody's any time to do them.
Work into it.
I feel like running the country, no?
We're working with them at the moment, and it'll happen.
Do you have Monday this, Tuesday that?
Fridays is our dance drama day, yeah, and Thursday will be our Molanders day, and yeah.
And do you ever go, oh, what am I doing now? What am I doing? Am I a Moogle or am I an alien?
Well, you know when you're doing something you love, it's not like work, Paul.
Yeah,
no,
but
like what you're doing now.
Yeah, but it's half an hour. It's not every hour.
You have to prepare for it, don't you?
And it's got gorgeous women coming on like yourself and Jenny. God's sake, what more? I've got Louise before me, Laura after me.
Blessed art thou.
This is a man's world. Don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, come on, anything else after? There can't be anything else.
No, I think that's all for the moment. I'm a bit exhausted now after
recap-
telling you all that.
recap on the
I think I'll lay
film.
down in this lovely couch.
Hold on a minute. Rewind on the film bit because we're going to have the kids in from the film. What's the name of the film again?
The Sound.
The Sound.
Yeah.
We'll have the kids in from that in a couple of weeks. When it comes out,
Yes.
when you have it
definitely.
officially done, we'll do a special.
Yeah.
We'll show it. How long is it?
It's very short, 10 minutes.
10. Oh, yeah. We'll do a
Yeah.
special for the kids,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Have them all in here for a bit of crack.
Yeah, they'd love it.
Catherine McKiernan Ryan. Very posh, that is. Isn't it? Catherine McKiernan Ryan. Thanks a million for coming in.
Thank you for having me in again.
Oh, no,
It's
we'll have
great
you.
to
We'll
be
have you back again. And
Well, it's great to be on the new
our new
couch.
furniture. McIntyre's supplied us with the furniture. It's right, you can't see me chair. We'll show off the chair next week, but you can see the beautiful couch.
It's horrid comfy.
Isn't it horrid?
It
It's
is.
Oge's comfy.
Oh, shit. You don't want to get off it.
As I say, it's great. Oh, it's great.
Oh, jeez, I love it.
Catherine McKiernan Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. Always a pleasure to have her on. And now, I think we're going to have a video of Jenny, and we'll have Jenny McCabe on. I think Jenny could be controlling the studio as far as I don't know what's going on. Here's Jenny McCabe singing. Catherine, thanks very much,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you again real
Thanks a
soon.
million.
Dave, I hope you have Jenny singing.
When I saw your face, you told me how proud you were, but I walked away. If only I knew what I know today. Ooh, ooh, I would hold you in my arms, I would take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done, forgive all your mistakes. There's nothing I wouldn't do to hear your voice again. Sometimes I wanna call you, but I know you won't be there. Oh, I'm sorry for
Turn around.
for everything I just couldn't do, and I've hurt myself by hurting you.
Oh no.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What is your name?
Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. You sing from the right place. You sing from here. You know, that was really, really strong, but I still I can't put you above some of the, you know, female talent that I've picked already. And unfortunately, that's what's so good about the competition, but also so bad.
Thank you.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Sharon.
You are a great singer.
Thank you.
Never, ever, ever doubt that for 1 minute. You are a great singer. And sorry, I don't want to make you emotional. I get emotional myself because I don't want to let you down, you know.
Thank you.
You know, it is hard up here to let people down, and I'm sorry. I just, you know.
Oh,
No
Sharon.
problem whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm in bits. That's the bitch that Sharon called. What's your man's name?
Brezzy.
Brezzy. There you are. That's show business.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Jenny.
Hello.
Oh, you're so welcome.
How are you? Thank you very much.
Tell us about that before you tell us.
Well, God, it brings back memories.
When was that?
That happened sort of end of September, early October, which is quite a while ago, and it feels like an age ago now,
Right.
you know, and that was the blind auditions, as it was
Yes,
called.
yeah.
So, as you can see, what happened yourself, you know, but you put yourself out there, so you're going to get criticism. Some people like it, some people don't, and as you can see, Sharon was visibly upset for whatever reason.
She was sickened because you were bloody great. That's what it was. That's the truth.
Yeah, so
That's the
it
truth.
was hard.
The thing about that, the voice, the RTE, the voice.
Yeah.
We still have to hear them sing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You know, the
it's very
contestants.
tough. Yeah, it's tough.
No, not the contestants.
Yeah.
The judges.
The judges, yeah.
You know, you still have to, what's his name? Well, what's that blonde bloke. What's his name?
Oh, Cian Egan from Westlife.
What?
Yeah.
Who else? Brezzy.
Niall Breslin from Mullingar, yeah. I think he's a great artist in
Yeah,
his
yeah.
own right. And I think out of all the judges, he was, probably my favourite.
Yeah.
Because
he was a hunker, right?
Well, no, not at all. Well, that helped, But he gave great constructive criticism. Like he gave, and he was honest.
Yeah.
But Paul, to be honest with you, there's a lot happens behind the scenes that people don't see, and it's a tough thing, because you're putting yourself out there. Obviously,
Brazzy's coming to Cavan on 28th of, I think we've got him coming in.
Yeah, he's brilliant, and he's a lovely guy as well. He's really nice, and he knows his stuff.
Don't mess with our Jenny. Who else was there? Cian,
Brian Kennedy.
Brian Kennedy. That's great. He's a great singer.
He's great. I loved him before that. But no, I'm only messing. He's a lovely artist as well. And he's a very unique talent. He's a unique voice.
Yeah.
And it's something Brian would always say, like when he's doing shows like that, is like, oh, why can't I hear the Irish accent coming through in songs, which is a point he always makes. And that's one thing about he's so unique. You can hear his accent come through in his songs, which is incredible. Like, it's lovely. It's lovely to hear.
Which is true, yes. Brian Kennedy definitely did not sing World Party's song with a slight English twang in it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I know, because we covered it, and I listened, and I said, he's from the north and he talks like a Lancashire lad. We used to do it in the band. And we did the Brian Kennedy version, and I said, that's a World Party song.
Yeah.
No Irish accent.
We've got him out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
What? Get a sauce of milk. What? What happens after that? What happens behind the scenes when that bit?
Gosh.
Did I come over and say, oh, Jesus?
No, what happened afterwards was, like, the audience, it's filmed, okay? It's not live.
Yeah.
Those auditions don't go out live. So the audience were there. My dad was in the audience. My mum, as you've seen, was backstage with me. There was a lot of disappointment.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hello, Marion. Marion Kilishandra. You can't escape it.
I know, you can't, yeah. So my dad...
And you're there from early morning.
Very bad hair day that day, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
I was there at about you're sort of getting ready from about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So you're there, your call is for 8:30, 9. And you're basically doing interviews, you're sitting around, there's a lot of sitting around waiting, and they have to go through all, like there was 148 people to sing over 4 days. Oh. So I was on the last day, last to sing, and I'll let you then establish what happened after that. So, I was disappointed, because I think when you go into a competition like that, you should get a fair shot to compete. That kind of way.
Absolutely.
And I felt, I suppose, that I didn't get that chance, and everybody in the audience knew that as well. So there was a huge amount of support after that, but then there was a lot of it came up on various radio stations, and a lot of people then kind of rang in and went, is it true that, etc., I don't need to say it. And it knocked me, to be honest with you, and I would be quite a strong person on a lot of levels, but it knocked me for a few weeks.
It does.
Because you start to doubt yourself,
yeah,
and you start to question it. Is this what I should be doing?
Yeah.
And you play it over and over in your head. You watch it. You pick at things that you did. You're going, what if I'd have done that way, maybe, but there was never going to be a chance. Do you know the kind of way? So that was the disappointing bit. But I've come a long way since then. And I suppose, as a lot of people said to me, if you're going to put yourself up there, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. And all joking aside, like we were joking beforehand about the judges and that and stuff like that. They are successful people in their own right.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, Cian, I was messing around there with Brian Kennedy and all.
But they've done it. They have done it.
So it kind of gives them license to say...
Well, it does. Yeah, it does. You know, and no matter... Like, I think a lot of people kind of give out about the judges and, they're this, that and the other. But look, I think, to be honest with you, had it been another 4 people, they would have got the same criticism, or they got the same, they would have been, approved of or not approved of, as the case may be. Everybody's going to get it like that.
But you see, it's the same when you have a biased opinion.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I see you up there and I said, what are they talking about? Coach, brilliant.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But it's something, like, I've learned an awful lot from it. Did I enjoy the experience? I did, to a point.
Yeah.
I enjoyed obviously singing with the band. Like, David Hayes is the musical director on a lot of those shows that you would see.
Yeah.
To sing with that band was enough for me.
Yeah.
And even though you'd only 3 minutes to kind of sort of prove yourself, that was enough for me. I enjoyed the experience because I got to sing with such an incredible band of musicians who.
And you picked a Christina Aguilera song.
Yeah, absolutely.
So nursery rhyme.
It's not a nursery rhyme. Exactly.
It's not da.
Yeah.
The range is all over the place.
I felt it had everything, and there was a lot of issues around songs and who was singing what, and there was a list issued, and then there was people didn't sing stuff on the list, and all this kind of stuff. And I kind of try to ignore all that and focus on yourself.
But it's going on around you all the
time. But it is. It's there, and you're part of it, and you get sucked in to a point. It's hard stuff. It's hard on the emotions.
Right. History.
It's
gone.
history. It's gone.
It's kaput.
Yes, it's
kaput. Now we're here at our house.
Our house.
In the Rama Theatre.
No.
Where?
In the Olympia.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Mary Hanley, if you're watching, just...
Yeah, no, we'll give
coming
Mary
to the
a plug.
Rama.
We're coming to the Rama.
The Olympia.
The Olympia, I head
off...
off...
Oh, so that's what the tickets are.
Yes.
Sorry. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks. I'll do my best.
I head to Dublin tomorrow, and I'm in the Olympia Theatre at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening for the technical rehearsal.
Oh.
So, and we've a full day rehearsal on the Friday, and our house, the Madness musical, is coming to Dublin.
And people will have seen Madness on the top of Buckingham Palace
Absolutely,
recently.
Suggs and the whole lot.
Yeah.
Their music is incredible and it's timeless. Do you know that kind of way? Everybody knows a Madness song.
Yes,
whether it be Our House, Baggy Trousers, My Girl, all that kind of stuff. It's a brilliant show, and do you know what? I normally don't go overboard about plugging shows that I'm in because it's a bit, the way people go, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But this is a must-see. It's
a
must-see. It's energetic. It's brilliant. The script is fantastic.
It's won awards in London.
It's won the Olivia Award for Best Musical, and you can't go wrong when you've got a band like Madness giving their music to a wonderful script. It just works. It's just brilliant.
And what's the script? What's the story?
The story is, if you've ever seen the film Sliding Doors, where you've got two simultaneous lives, kind of. So what happens is Joe Casey, who's my son, I play Kath Casey.
You play a mum?
I play the mum.
A what?
Yeah, I do play a 50-year-old northern woman from Kath Casey is my name.
Go on, did
in
it
the show.
Yeah.
So it's a wee bit like that. Well, it's kind of Cavan sort of. They said, well, use your own accent.
Yeah.
And then put a bit of an old twang on it.
What do you do? Well,
how are you? No, not quite. But anyway, my son Joe Casey, basically, it shows his two paths in life. So he chooses a good path and he chooses a bad path, and the show follows both paths. It's a little bit confusing. If you miss the first 20 minutes, you might be a little confused.
Right.
Do you know the kind of way? But choreography, it's incredible. The music, the band, the actresses in the show are really incredible. And I've worked with them on 2 previous occasions with this show. This is the 3rd time I've done it. And it's in aid of Console, which is the charity for suicide prevention, which is very important and something that really needs to come to the fore, I think, in our minds. It's just, I don't think it's talked about enough. But Console are an amazing charity. It's on this Friday and Saturday night in the Olympia Theatre.
This Friday and Saturday?
Yes. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. Yes.
The chauffeur will be there.
Yes.
Jenny, I want you to come back on and tell us about Our House, how it went.
How it went. Brilliant. Yeah, right? I'd love to, yeah.
In 2 weeks' time.
Yes.
Right, so I'm making it with you now. 2 weeks' time, we'll have Jenny McCabe back on.
Yeah.
Because Jenny's story is, we threw in the voice thing just to get out of the way because people knew she was coming on and we wanted to talk about the voice and get it out of the way. But Jenny's story is enormous. And she's been in shows and musicals and she's still only 15.
I wish.
Well,
I know.
You're 15. I'm 10 years older than you.
Yeah, but there you go.
That makes it kind of right.
That makes sense. Yeah,
That's brilliant.
It's been a long journey.
2 weeks' time you come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And tell us how it went.
Yeah.
And bring people on. But I want to hear more of the Jenny McCabe story, the musicals. We were looking at photographs earlier of Jenny and other musicals and stuff like that, and the stuff she's done is fantastic. And we want Jenny McCabe special.
Yes. Do you want that now?
What? The cameras are off.
Are they?
Jenny McCabe, thanks very much.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you.
We'll see you in about 2 weeks.
Yep.
Laura Caslin is up next. Sorry about the confusion. Jenny and I are really are going into work in the control room now, along with Dave, who's all by his own. He's like a cosy little chimp there. So until next week on the Green Room, I have Tara coming on next week. I have a load of other guests coming on, and we've Jenny in 2 weeks, so that's a date now. So no excuses.
No excuses. Absolutely.
See you next week, and we'll see Jenny in 2 weeks. Thank you very much.